everyone, welcome to my channel Exposed Tarot. My name is Natalie. We're just gonna be doing a collective reading for the new moon in Scorpio that will be happening in a couple days from now. I believe on the 19th of November. Gosh, I'm really so not attentive when it comes to time and dates. But yeah, I know that we're approaching the new moon in Scorpio, and I know that it's some sort of big deal or something. Apparently it's conjunct, I'm no astrologer, but it's conjunct Uranus and blah 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 yada yada. I'm not an astrologer, but I would like to do a collective reading, and this is just going to be for at least one person out there. And yeah, for those of you who are watching the replay, you can go ahead and click the description box to click the timestamp and jump straight into your reading. Yeah, I'm a little sentimental today. I don't know if it's because it's like kind of the time of the month for me, but also the energies of this new moon in Scorpio. So when this is the Moonology deck, the famous Moonology deck. Right here is the new moon in Scorpio message. Oh, right, I'm gonna write the timestamp. Sorry, guys. New moon in Scorpio. Okay. So we're starting at 1:59. All right, so this is the message for the new moon in Scorpio, and it says here, work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. Also, I have another, I think this is like another version of the Moonology deck. So this is the Moonology deck, and this is another version. I'm not really sure what it's called. And on this deck, the new moon in Scorpio message is go deeper. Go deeper. So, work through your fears and go deeper. Hey, Anna, what's up? How are you? Yeah. Work through your fears and go deeper. But of course, we all know that Scorpio is all about transformation, death, and rebirths. We all know that Scorpio is the 8th house. It's related to sex, transformation, shared resources. Yeah, Scorpio is like the deepest, darkest, most intense zodiac sign, and I love Scorpio so much. But I'm not feeling like work through your fears and go deeper. It sounds like deep shadow work, but I'm not really feeling the energies to be like a deep shadow work, because I'm feeling the energies to be more of like a, like to me personally, how it feels, it feels like taking a pause and reflecting, taking a step back and looking how far you've come. I mean, that's how I feel right now. I feel like the energies now in this particular new moon in Scorpio is looking back and seeing how far I've come with these fears, with facing my fears over the course of like two years or so. And yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna try to not be too sentimental. Yeah, it's my time of the month, and it's intense, but it feels so bittersweet, this transformation energies. Anyway, maybe we'll talk about it. Maybe we'll talk about my own story after the reading, but I want to get into the reading now. Hi Rahul, hey Biro. Yes, I can see your message. Hello. I can't say your name. Grand Rising. Hey guys. Alright, so this is for one person out there for the new moon in Scorpio. Let's get into it. Spirit guides, please connect me to the collective for this new moon in Scorpio. I would just like to see how the collective is feeling right now. How is the collective feeling right now? Hey Blocks, thanks for joining. Thanks Ali. I'm not sure if that's Ali Cave, if I'm reading it right. Ali Cave, hey. Alright. How is the general collective feeling right now over these energies? New moon in Scorpio. What are the current energies? What are the current energies? I told you. I told you so. Okay, that's 4 cards. King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. The Hierophant sideways. We have the 7 of Pentacles. We have the 10 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands. There's a sense here of like accomplishment. Yeah, literally what I said, right? Taking a step back to look at how far you've come and all the possibilities that you made possible because of facing your fears over the last couple years or last couple cycles. You know, we have the Hierophant, the 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, and King of Swords. It's kind of like now you're kind of already you're on the field. You're in the field now. You're in the field now. And I don't know. It's like whatever you've been through in these past cycles, it probably involved having to witness, by facing your fears, having to witness the possibilities that you can create for yourself. But yeah, like I said, work through your fears. You were only able to witness these possibilities because you chose to face your fears. And now that you have, and you were able to see some results, you know, you were able to accomplish something that you were probably only curious about or probably only testing. Like, I'll give you an example, right? Say in the context of like what I do now here on YouTube. A lot of people are gonna say, get a real job, you know, tarot, like get a real job. But recently, like I only launched my website a couple weeks ago, like just a little over a month ago. And I've had, yeah, a couple sales. And now, yeah, like I said, I'm gonna try to not be too sentimental and shaky right now, but like I said, when I look back at how far I've come, at first I've had to face my fear of doing the tarot readings. Like, can I actually do it? Can I actually read tarot? And do I actually have psychic abilities? Like, how does this work? So I just had to be curious about it, and I just had to try. So that was one fear I faced. And then I faced another fear, doing a reading for an actual person, starting with my siblings. And then I had to face another fear, posting readings online, uploading videos online. And you know, I faced some setbacks. Like I faced some, like, I've had a lot of people kind of call me crazy. There was even a person who created a stalker account to email me and to send me a video about how I'm too the spiritual community, the new age community, and kind of call me out on what I do, and kind of discriminate me for what I do, and even my father, you know, my parents telling me stop doing tarot, and my dad even offering to me, he said, if you publish Bible videos or like Christian videos and tell the public about some Christian teachings, I'll pay you $10 per video. And I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to preach on religion. I have so many friends and I know so many people from all different religions. And yeah, all of these things. And now I've come to this point now. I face my fear of going live, right? I face my fear of going live, which took a couple of sessions where I was still shaky. Well, right now I'm shaky because this is significant for me that recently I've experienced witnessing that I created something. I actually in the last month made some actual money out of some readings that I thought was, you know, it was just something fun at first. Yeah, people call it crazy, but now it's like, oh shit, this is real. This is real. And yeah, now it's like, we're here, we're doing this. We're doing this. The drawing board, like, how can I make this real? So yeah, it's really crazy, all these fears I've faced. And also, for example, in the context of like, say you're a relationship, right? If you fear love, if you're a person who doesn't trust love anymore, right? Or if you don't believe in love anymore, or you know, there are some women who believe all men are cheaters, or men would believe that all women are whatever, like gold diggers, whatever the stereotype or whatever the typical belief system is, right? But because of this process, it's kind of like when they say that anything is possible, it is just about facing that fear and then being able to witness what is possible for you. Like taking that first step. When you take that first step, like for example, if you don't believe that there's a good person out there for you, but then you face your fear of putting yourself out there, for example, going online, right? Posting something online to show yourself, like on social media. I'm not on social media, but as an example, like go on social media or post a live, and then you start to witness and you start to feel chemistry with some people that you meet, and you're like, maybe not all women are that bad, or maybe not all men are that bad. And then that's one step to seeing and witnessing the possibility of something that you thought was impossible, like all men are stupid, or like you can like get a real job. You can't really do tarot readings as a real job. There are people who make fucking money out of mukbangs now, you know. And yeah, so facing your fears, taking that one little step forward to witness more and more and more that can be possible for you. And then when you see that something is possible for you, and you go again and you try again, and then you realize how limitless you actually can be, because there's no limit. You can keep on evolving, keep on facing your next fear and your next fear and your next fear. So this is what I see in this spread. I mean, it's all about accomplishing here. 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, right? But how willing are you to face your fears? How willing are you to witness something new for yourself? Be consistent in what you believe. Only you are in control of the ball. Don't stop, just keep going forward. You're amazing at what you do. I believe in you. Thank you, Ray Ray. Thank you. You're strong though. Thanks, Kat. Thank you. Hey, Sammy. Yeah, so it's kind of like, I just feel like we are pausing now and seeing how far we've come and what we were able to create for ourselves and what we can dream for ourselves moving forward in terms of like long-term goals as well. Thanks, Ray Ray. I'm so glad to meet you. Thanks for joining. Yeah. All right, let's get another message. The 4 of Pentacles. Where are we investing our time and energy, right? Because it's easy to stay in your comfort zone, and it's easy to stay in the familiar. But when we face our fears, that's when things get exciting. That's when, I don't know, it's kind of like you face it hurts and it's so scary when you face one fear, and then you try again, and then it doesn't hurt as much, and then you try again, and then it hurts a little bit, not too much, you know, so, and then you try and you go again, and then you start to become comfortable with facing fears. You start to become daring of yourself, such as, you know, this. Like, my first fear was going on live, you know. I actually, you know what? I had a fear of people. I had a fear of people. I really did. I was traumatized a few years ago, and I was in a space a few years ago where, I don't know, I had a friend back then who was really suffocating, and every time I would get messages or calls, I would get like this really bad anxiety. I really isolated. I was going through my awakening. So I guess that's why I was also really anxious and like feeling weird about people. You know, when you go through an awakening, you see things, and you sense things about people, and it really makes you want to isolate. So I've had to, yeah, coming on here live was really something really scary for me. I deleted all my social media. But yeah, but now that I'm like meeting people, I still have more fears. I'm still trying to face, such as, you know, doing live readings for people here, like live personal readings, because I just do general collective readings, but I want to like open up to promoting personal readings live. That's still scary to me. Like, if somebody would order a personal reading live, I would still be, but I know I have to do it like 5 times, 10 times, and then I'll be okay, like, and then I'll get used to it. And today I just updated my website, and I launched a video call personal reading. Now that is going to make me have a panic attack. A video call personal reading is gonna make me have a panic attack, but I'm not gonna, like, the goal is to be a professional tarot reader. So I have to face that fear, even if on the first order. If I get one, I'm gonna, I don't know, probably end up in a hospital or whatever. But it's okay, because at least once I do it the first time, then it'll be easier the second time and the third time and the fourth time. So I think life is all about facing our fears and living on the edge. You have what so many lack. Your tone is so soothing and how you explain things and put them into perspective. Oh, thanks, Ray Ray. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That means so much to me. Thank you for seeing me on the creative side. Hey, Kat. So yeah. So that's the story. I hope somebody out there resonates. Let's get a last message. So now it's like, I think, as we know how the process goes, once we're clear on what our long-term goals are, and this is the process, keep facing your fears, get comfortable with facing your fears. Now it's like, it's go time. It's go time now. It's like, okay, where do I want to go? Where do I want to go? So let's get a message. New moon in Scorpio. Let's close it off. New moon in Scorpio. Okay. My website is up here, buymeacoffee.com/NatalieClaire-readings, or you can also go to my channel, and the link will be in one of the links. Justice. Let's see. Let's get a reading for new moon in Scorpio. Let's get a message for new moon in Scorpio. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Do I know all my strengths, and am I using them? And I think the only way you get to know your strengths is if you test it by facing your fears. Do I know all my strengths, and am I using them? We all have superpowers, but it's up to us to uncover them. When we live and lead with our strengths, we are able to show up in our zone of genius. This inspires others to do the same. How can I use one of my soul's gifts today to contribute to this open and ready world? So, I think that's the message. I think that's the message. Facing our fears and discovering our strengths. I know I have in this journey of mine. I mean, imagine the fears I've had to face to discover the strength of psychic reading. Like the spirit world, the psychic world, that's a lot of fears I've had to face. Dark forces, you know, hearing things, sensing things. Yeah, learning how to navigate through all of this, like working with energy, understanding what's my energy and what's not my energy, and still practicing. So, God bless you, Ray Ray. Star Wars. Mo. Welcome back, Mo. I remember you from another reading. Hey, Kat. Yeah, so I mean, we're limitless. We're limitless. From what from my journey. And it's really exciting now. It's exciting now. Alright, so that's what I have for this new moon in Scorpio reading. fear leads to the dark side. Yeah, faith over fear. That's one of the main lessons I learned in this awakening journey. Faith over fear. And I mean, with psychic tarot readings, right? I'm reading energy that requires me to have blind faith, you know? It requires me to believe in things that I don't even see. Because I'm reading energy, I have to learn how to read energy. And so it's really forced me to face my fears and to have blind faith. To have faith in things I don't even see or I can't even witness. So imagine that. You guys are awesome. It's really such a pleasure to meet you. Ray, Justice, Kat, you guys, Mo, thanks for joining again. I hope to see you in a couple days from now. I'm gonna do an all signs reading. Hey John, I know you just jumped in, but I'm about to close it off now. Thanks Ray, thank you Kat. Bye guys, I'll see you in another reading. Thank you.